We're here. It's time. Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? It's here. We're here, chat. We're doing it. Let's see if they... Come on. Come on. There we go. Ah, there it is. What up, KY? Edwin. Totally mature Pop-Tart Snake. Welcome to Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna be honest. I have no freaking idea what to expect from this game, except the fact that it is a dating game and it's also a horror game, or maybe more of a psychological thriller. Maybe. I don't know. What would be the more preferred term? But here it is. We're gonna look because this is weird. Like, it's already weird, and I don't know why there's no music playing. Hold on. Play. There we go, chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah. Based off the designs, who's your favorite? I think the designs of all of them are pretty good. Like, if I had to guess, like, based off their characters of who is who, like, based off your typical stereotypes, I'm always take a stab. This one is probably your typical tsundere, or however you pronounce it, the one who acts like she hates you but doesn't. I don't know. I think, or this one obviously is the bubbly, giddy little, like, wants to be everybody's best friend one. This one's probably, if I'm assuming, the shy bookworm. The shy, quiet, reserved type. And I guess this is the main character. I'm assuming she's the main girl. I don't know. I really have no idea. Off of the designs, though, like, I don't know. Let's see. Which one do I like the best? Maybe between this one and this one. I mean, they're all not, none of them are bad. But they're like, I think those two maybe. I don't know. I do like her. I don't know. I like them all so far. They all have cool designs. I don't remember their names. I know this one's Monica. I think this one's Yuri. This one is the one Edwin likes. Sayori, I think her name is. Sayori. And this one, I think her name starts with an N. Natsu something. Not something. Maybe. I don't remember. I think it's NAT something. I could be wrung. But, okay, first off, let's look at this. Because this is already weird, chat. It's already weird. Because the opening of this is like a computer. Yeah, you like... Yeah, I remember Yuri, this one. I remember you saying you liked Yuri. She seems... I mean, I like the quiet, reserved, bookwormish type, too, so... But we'll see. So, this is the plus version. So, Natsuki. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. So we're gonna look at this little screen first. First off, it was weird because it did a weird computer type boot up in the beginning, which I don't get why it did that, but I'm sure it means something because this seems very much like a computer screen, and I feel like that's important, but I don't know why. But anyways, obviously I have all this. I think this music came with the plus one. All this music, I think. I don't know if some of these pictures... Oh, wait. CGs, poems. I did read that you write poems. Wallpapers. I changed the wallpaper. I think this was the original wallpaper. And I did open this earlier today to make sure it ran. And I'm glad I did because I had a controller hooked up to my computer. And it wouldn't work with both my mouse and the controller. So I'm glad I figured that out. CG secrets. Ooh, I like secrets. Backgrounds. Sketches. Holy crap. Promo. There's a lot of unlockables in this game. Mail. I don't understand what the mail is. Hello, Caitlin. I generally like all four. I'm very excited to see. Yeah, I mean, they all seem cool. I'm assuming I shouldn't get too attached to them, though. Because if this is a horror game, I feel like bad stuff is going to happen. So I feel like if I get too attached to them, I'm going to be very sad. Let us cook with poems if we have... Oh, do we actually write poems? Oh gosh, that might be it. Chad, if we write poems, you're helping. I don't understand what this is. Like, this looks like the actual character, like the actual game files. Oh, wow. File format, points. Oh! I'm about to use this, chat. This seems a little cheaty. But seems... I feel like this is important. I feel like this is all important. I feel like I have to do it to parents. Yeah, I get that. I feel like this game is going to get pretty wild. Just because of the reading, all I've ever read is the game description. And I feel like it's going to get very wild. Hopefully it's... I mean, I'm assuming it's okay for YouTube, because I'm pretty sure there's been a bunch of videos of this on YouTube. But yeah, I don't know what all this is. Yes, thank you, Caitlin. Like the video. I wonder if the actually save files show up in this. So I don't know what this is. A backup. Yeah, you and me both, Caitlin. We're in this together. It's obviously weird. It's very different. Like, because this is the opening menu. And I'm guessing this is the main game, but there's also side stories. Side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes. Okay, so we do need to do the poems for the secrets. Stop building suspense, and I can't sip on the home screen. I also may have be comics. I'm about to take a shower, but I'll be listening. Up, chat. Edwin's watching me while he showers. Let's go. Let's jump in. I do kind of like this music. It's very... This game is not suitable for children or those easily disturbed. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Let's just do it. Let's go. Alright, should I use... Oh wait, should I use my real name, chat, or should we make up a name? Could be... Edwin. What should we do, chat? I guess I could just do my real name. That would probably be the smartest thing to do. Let's just do my real name. Okay, let's go, chat. Let's see what it's like. I'm assuming this is one of the main characters. I should have made a name up. Oh well, it's fine. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Be Brad. I should have did Brad. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Ah, the best friend. Or the childhood friend. I'm a few cents short. Pop-Tart, get an Epic Games account. It's free. Right now. Till the 15th, it's free. Get an Epic Games account and get it for free. That's what I did. Even though I did already buy it. But this is the Plus version, so it's new. You know, the kind of friends you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Oh, I know she's... I overslept again! But I caught you this time. But only because I decided... Oh, that's me. Sayori is the best friend to hang out with. She's so much fun. She sounds like your typical childhood friend. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Tanner. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh gosh. By the way, I'm gonna mess these voices up left and right. So don't get used to the voices. I will forget and mess them up. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, just so we don't hide things. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Tanner, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. Oh wait, that's me. I told you already I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Oh, the Switch. You'll find 4 cents easily. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice, but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you'd come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. One second, chat. I gotta plug in my headphones before they die on me. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. That because girl voice is not doing it for me. I don't do girl voices. I can just I'm sorry. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest in me after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. It's worse than my southern accent, Edwin, to do her voice. I might have Edwin come in one stream and do this. I think it was a little last minute for this stream, but next time I might have him do it. Yeah, look, Edwin's just saying it. Edwin, for the next stream, unless this is like a super short game, which I doubt. This will probably last a few streams. You can come in for the next stream. It'll be on Thursday again. And you can do the female voices, because I honestly am awful at it. Pop-Tart will do one as well. We'll have all chat being ladies. There you go. We'll make plans, chat. We'll make plans. I can't for now. How about this, chat? For now, I'll just do it in my voice. Oh wait, is there a back? There's no way to go back. Oh gosh. Okay, I guess I can't go back. So that means we gotta be careful. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay, I don't know what she said, but that's whatever. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. As the actual go-between, I can do the girl voice. look, we'll have a whole party, man. We'll have a whole Doki Doki party. I think it'll be fun. I technically need four girl voices. Maybe even more. I don't even know how many characters are in this game. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. Thank you, Edwin. And I glance around the room. Here we go. Here's Yuri. Caitlin should read the main character's voice. I think that's Monica, I think. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Yep, called it. Ah, Tanner, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. How did she know my name? Oh, wait, or well, I guess what's her probably said it. I heard this is a horror game. I'm not sure how much I would want to be part of it. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how horror-y it gets, to be honest. It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Tanner. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class. Oh, okay, that explains it. I'll take some cupcakes. Let's go, Pop-Tart. We'll all eat cupcakes. You're taking Yuri? Okay. Pop-Tart has Yuri. We're pawning him off, I guess. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Yeah, she's got to be the main girl. She's definitely the main girl, right? So having her smile at me is so generally feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Tanner. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh. I half expected them to be crap, I'm gonna be real honest. I half expected the cupcakes to be awful. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh my gosh. Already breaking away at her wall, chat. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh my gosh. Oh, chat. And I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But no, not for you dummy. Alright. Why do I feel like Edwin? Why do I feel like Edwin would have a really good voice for her? Why do I feel that way, chat? I give up Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Because I would. Look, there you go. Edwin is Edwin basically confirmed it. He's a tsundere, or however you pronounce that. I really don't know. Also, I also forgot about how kawaii Yuri is. Yeah, she seems like the easily embarrassed type. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. You're good, Caitlin. You have a good night. We'll let you know how creepy it gets. Yeah, you have a good night. And thank you for stopping by. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So Tanner, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past 3 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki, her head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she's keeping quiet. Oh, she's a weeb, chat. She's a weeb. She is a weeb. Weeb alert. That's another good reason Edward would make a good Natsuki. He's a weeb too. Not much of a reader, I guess. War crimes. Oh my gosh. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I do also like fantasy. I personally like fantasy. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to be so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so desperately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh gosh. I have a feeling these things she's saying is going to come into play during this game. I just have a feeling. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. But that's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called don't say it out loud. And give me that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can take an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, poor Yuri. I'm starting to like Yuri a little bit more than the rest. I like Yuri and Natsuki so far the best, personality-wise. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Roses are red, violets are blue, Edwin's a simp, and now so are you. Dude, that's actually really good, Pop-Tart. That's great. Like, bravo. But slap that sticker in the Discord. That deserves a medal. I'll give you a bunch of. I'll give you a taco. The taco emote. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Okay, here comes the poem stuff. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, chat. Real fast. Those of you who played this game before, is there any timed events? Like, are there time choice making things in this game? Because I hate those, if I'm being real honest. And like, if there's choices, we're going to end up discussing in chat. So let me know if there's any timed ones. Hopefully not. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bonds of the club. Isn't that right, Tanner? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and oh gosh. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Tanner, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I don't think there are any timed events like there were in the SCP game, and that's so nice having all four of these forks interested. Forks? Was that a typo, or is that slang for something I'm not picking up? Okay, I'm glad there's no timed events. Okay, well, we're gonna see if Edwin typoed it or if he really meant forks. I'm gonna call them all forks from now on. It's not a group of girls, it's a group of forks. Jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then let's make it. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Tanner, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Tanner, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home anymore because she's always staying after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! I'm assuming there are choices in this game, right? Like, I can choose what to say to them because I haven't been able to do that yet, but I'm assuming there are in the game. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of her face here. It's kind of like emotionless compared to like the other ones, which I'm like, I'm not dogging the style. It's just if you look at their eyes, hers, I think it's the angle because she's looking straight on at you. It makes it look a little like soulless. If I'm being honest, which is really kind of creepy, but it's okay. That might have been done on purpose. Maybe not. I don't know. I really don't know. But the rest of them, like the tilt of their heads and like kind of look in their eyes, especially Yuri's, you can see a lot of emotion in it, which is just something off course. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll give you a chance to go closer to one of these girls. All right. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So much simping, and yeah, that was a typo. I figured. I'm still going to call them forks. Okay, what is this? It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with... Oh, gosh. I should have read that thing. Can I click them? Okay, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's pick some. So we have mouse, memories, happiness, feather, peaceful, incapable, cry, headphones, universe, bed. Why does it Monica have one here? I wonder. What should we do first, chat? I'm gonna save first off. Oh, it auto saves. Incapable? Okay, chat, let's do it. I feel like if this is a good horror game, I'll probably play it multiple times to unlock everything, because I like unlocking everything. But we'll go. Chat, whatever word I see first you put in there, we'll choose. Papa, oh gosh. Poof, party, massacre. Okay. Marriage, determination, clouds, analysis, sparkle, fluffy. Okay, chat. We'll give you a second. We'll let somebody pick. The Papa and Massacre are kind of throwing me off a little bit. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's gonna get freaking weird. Like this right here, Massacre. It's gonna get freaking weird. I feel like there's gonna be. Yeah, I knew you'd say Massacre. Okay. Anime, daydream, joy, misery. Oh my gosh. Misfortune, cheer, holiday time, landscape, puppy. Oh no. Let's be real. It's gonna be misfortune or misery. That's what's gonna be picked. Man. Yeah, okay, misery. Meager, skipping, sugar, Valentine, flea, email, tenacious, unstable. Oh my gosh. Aura, lipstick. Let me guess, chat. Unstable. Hello, Echo. Welcome to a totally normal dating sim. Or I guess, this is considered a dating sim, right? I don't really know. This is like, I guess technically the second ever dating sim I've played, but the first one was literally about SCP entities. Unstable, yeah, okay. But yes, hello, Echo. Welcome. We're writing a poem. Oh wait, do the girls jump if they like the word? Because she just Yuri just jumped. Okay, we have hurt, lollipop, silly, smile, disown. Oh, that's what's gonna be picked. Despise, that might be what we picked actually. Nature, kawaii, tears, and dark. Heck yeah. Okay, Echo, feel free to pick a word. I'm letting chat write the poems. Will it come back to bite me in the butt? 100% it will, but chat's picking them. Disown. Pop-Tart, you're really making... Oh, so Yuri keeps jumping, so maybe she likes the dark stuff. Strawberry, kitty, bubbles, parfait, pure, marshmallow, secretive, whirlwind, melody, imagination. Suck it, Pop-Tart. There's no negative words here. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do now, Pop-Tart? Although I think Yuri's been liking these words. Because she's been jumping up and down. So I guess that's okay. Yuri's pretty cool. Yuri's pretty solid. Although I'm not sure why Monica's not here. I had to guess, what am I gonna guess chat's gonna say? I have a guess what chat's gonna say. Whirlwind, that wasn't my guess, okay. First, I say chat, the first one I see. Okay, I don't know if, I think she's just jumping no matter what I pick. Because she keeps jumping at every word. Unless I just happen to be knocking her words out perfectly, then that might be the case. Lazy, scars, tragedy, peace, vanilla, cute, anger, precious, ocean, swimsuit. Let me guess. It's going to be tragedy or scars, chat. Knowing you. Although, you keep picking the dark stuff, so, and maybe, yeah. Let's see. No! Okay, Sayori jumped this time. Maybe, okay, so maybe this does mean it's the words I like. Excitement, hope. Okay, I'm gonna start picking a few just to make it go faster. Excitement, hope, nightgown, rain cloud, disaster, whisper, together, uncanny, special, vibrant. Let's do uncanny to stick with the theme. Giggle, family, portrait, frightening, breathe, Doki Doki, melancholy, fantasy, horror, atone. It's a horror game, so we gotta go with horror. Shiny, infinite, after image, pleasure, disarray, color, heartbeat, explode, adventure, friends. I'll let you pick the last 5. I'm gonna try to blast through these. Let's do explode. I think we're doing Yuri. I think she's gonna be the like this one the best. Variants, defeat, chocolate, games, romance, captain, fester, pink, graveyard. Wonderful. We'll do graveyard. Sadness, music. Death, fickle, rainbow, uncontrollable, nibble, treasure, heaven sent, bliss. Probably death? No, that wasn't Yuri. Okay. Twirl, grief, disoriented, crimson, empty, love, flower, hair, passion, socks. Grief? Oh gosh, Sayori's liking these. Forgive, ribbon, existence, anxiety, depression, vivid, rose, spinning, inferno. Let's do inferno. Okay, last 5, chat. You can pick these again. Climax, whistle, extreme, eternity, heart, unending, insight, vivacious, milk, fun. That one's maybe unending is what I think. Unending was what Pop-Tart will pick. That's my guess. That is my guess. Or maybe extreme. Unending or extreme is what he's gonna pick. Yup. Oh, Echo, I should've... Oh, let me go back. Climax, Edwin. You're late to the party, Edwin. Okay, Echo and Edwin. Pop-Tarts picked most of them. For this next batch, whichever one of you posts this first, I'll pick. Question, prayer, covet, philosophy, wrath, sing, extraordinary, shopping, sun, or sunset. And while they pick chat, I said extraordinary. But it's extraordinary. How do you say it? Extraordinary or extraordinary? Because I feel like extraordinary sounds a lot more extravagant than extraordinary. Because extraordinary sounds kind of lame. But there's a song of this movie, Wrath. Okay, Wrath. Pop-Tart gets his thing. But there's this song on this movie that my kids like, and they call it Extraordinary, and it's just interesting. Raindrops, contamination. Okay, I know what it's going to be already. You say both? I wonder what the correct term is. I really don't know which is the correct pronunciation of it. Contamination, laugh, pain, charm, jump, jumpy, sweet, candy. Okay, I don't even know why I bothered reading past contamination. It's gonna be contamination, or maybe pain. Edwin, yeah, okay. Edwin, I'll give you like 5 seconds to pick. You're slow. If not, we'll go with pain. Because that's what Pop-Tart's really going. I feel like Pop-Tart might have a list of things up that Yuri likes. Contaminate. Ooh, we got pain in contamination. Okay, chat, we have 5 seconds. And then I'm going to like literally just pick a random one. I don't have a coin. Do I have anything that I can flip? I have nothing I can flip. We'll do contamination. Suicide, oh my gosh. Awesome, dance, clumsy, dazzle, embrace, Starscape, play, broken, promise. I have a feeling I plead the fifth. I have a feeling I know what's going to get picked here again. Plead? Okay, I was wrong. I was. Oh, you plead. You're just forgetting. I thought plead was in here for a second. Okay, chat. I give you. We got 2 more. Which ones do you want? I feel like I've down it to 2. I think you'll pick. That's my thoughts at least. Oh, maybe 3 actually. There's a 3rd one I could potentially see. Dazzle. Okay, there we go. Agonizing, skirt. Okay, probably agonizing. Comfort, journey, fireflies, waterfall, fear. That might be one you pick. Fireworks, flying, dream. Sorry, can't shower. Are you still in the shower, Edwin? Are you still showering right now? Let's see. My guess is, I know Pop-Tart's probably going to pick antagonizing. Edwin, side with me. Pop-Tart, you haven't given me a choice yet. Yeah, we'll do antagonizing. Last one. Vitality, destiny, loud, beauty, sensation, vertigo, childhood, calm, shame, ambient. I guess shame is the closest one that you've been going with. We'll do shame. Okay, let's see what happens, chat. We probably won't have chat do them every time, but at least for a few, we'll do. Hi again, Tanner. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Tanner. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you did cook. Good job, Pop-Tart. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year and last year. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. She's a weeb, chat! A weeb! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It is literature. It is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Tanner always gives it the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. All good, Echo. Thanks for dropping by. You have a great one. By cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. So that's because your room is messy. So messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Okay, Pop-Tart, Yuri's slowly winning me over. I'm gonna be real, Pop-Tart. She's slowly winning me over. But I also like the child. I always feel bad for the childhood friend trope in shows because they never freaking win. Oh well, I'm sure there's like a multiple ending, so you can pick you can pick each one. So we might see what each ending is. How come you and Tanner can be such good friends too? I like this side look. I think that's really. I think they did that well. It's a very cute little sideways drawing. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. I don't feel bad for childhood friends. They had their chance. Yeah, I get it. I get that. Like, you know, they had the chance. And generally, if there's a childhood friend, the MC is just stupid and doesn't get it. But at the same time, some of them I feel bad for, because some of them are really well written. But I think so far she's becoming I like her personality and the way she's written the best. And but we have time. It's still the beginning. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it could keep your attention. Wow. Even if you don't usually read. Wow, that's some shade there. And we could, you know, just discuss it if you want. Okay, yeah, I think she's my favorite so far. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I'd feel bad for distracting from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she'd lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Aww. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. Oh, that's me. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of... Oh, wait. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it's started to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is child Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't actually give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tune came out from out of nowhere. Ha! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Tanner? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive ones for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Then I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you're looking forward to it. Let me just get that book. I quickly retrieved the book I put into my bag. Alright, if it's... Oh gosh, can't read. Yeah, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip in a seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she is not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. She's my favorite. Boot Doop! Welcome. Yeah, she's Pop-Tart's favorite too. I'm really liking her so far. Like, so far, she's like, out of personality-wise, I really like Yuri. I guess it might kind of make difference on the page. Here. Oh! That's cool. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefingers. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. I do? Do I seem quiet? Ooh. How's that? Is that better? Is that better, chat? It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. And she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted. So if you hear things going off, that's my work computer. I apologize. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. A little louder. Is this even better? Hey chat. Hold on. How is that, chat? How is that? Is that better? I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she's finished the page before me, so I turned it on my own volition. I cannot read today. We continue the first chapter in silence. Go even further? Volume-wise? Are you sure? I was about to say, that's pretty dang loud. Oh, Jordan. Oh my gosh. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Somebody whose volume is normal, tell me how it sounds. Does this sound good, chat? Oh, Jordan. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb is gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to the side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she... Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid that she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Huh. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Tanner, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so... Oh, no! No, chat! Oh, no! Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that... Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more admit that it's kind of cute. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we start. Oh gosh, oh no. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah, Yuri Hales spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close up on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first few chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh no, chat. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out all their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay. Choice. Who should I show my poem to first? So if I had to guess, Yuri's character jumped up and down the most when we picked words. And I'm assuming that means she likes those words we picked. And chat, if you didn't, we had chat help out with the poem. And if you want to see some of the words that chat chose, scroll up a little bit. So I'm going to take a guess that we're gonna show Yuri first. It says show first, so I'm assuming everybody can potentially see it. I guess we'll find out. Let's save. Or actually, let's save here, just in case we need to go back to this. Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced. I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Hey! Chat, we did it! Hey, what was that? Question mark. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of energy and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressive are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts on the process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one. the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing as of the present. Oh my gosh, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are playing. We're being simps right now. We're reading poems. That's actually pretty good. I have a really weird feeling that the poems are going to get really weird later in the game, since this is like a horror game. I could be wrong. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I've never played this game before, so I don't know what to expect. And it's interesting so far. I'm excited to see what it is. But welcome. I hope that you enjoy. If you do, feel free to subscribe. At 500 subs, my fellow ex-brother member, Jordan, will shave his eyebrows. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. Okay. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. So, what do you... Jordan, ignore what I said. Something to easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost Yuri? Huh? Actually, this story isn't about ghosts at all, Tanner. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into the work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solid putting it that way. Yuri's gonna get weird, isn't she? Like, some of the things so far, I feel like it's gonna get weird with Yuri real fast. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is really impressive too. Nah. If anything, I probably could learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Tanner. Check. Got her in the basket already. She's already fallen for us, chat. Me too. Who should I give my poem to next? Okay, chat, who's next? I'll let you decide. Because I'm assuming these poems are they're obviously gonna reflect each character, right? And as the weird horror or what psychological aspects show up, I feel like the poems are gonna get weirder and weirder. So we'll have to see. I kind of want to do the next one be Natsuki. Monica? Okay, Pop-Tart says Monica. We'll do Monica. Hi, Tanner. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. But I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Tanner. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Tanner. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Dang! These girls just rip into you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism, unlike Sayori, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meanings out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things too. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in wall. Okay. No that's okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of this spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of is my style. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced by poems a bit. Oh my gosh. I'm taking everything they say in a weird way, because I know it's going to get weird. I just don't know how. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. That's actually not bad advice. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. That's actually not bad at all. Let's do Natsuki next. Tanner, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe you actually put some effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? I do like Natsuki too. I do like her. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyways. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. That's right. Anyways, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Oh gosh. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest, I am. Oh, just be honest, I am. Why are you convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Pop-Tarts, boo! Bang! Pop-Tarts throwing shade! Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then make it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Sayori, what you got? This is a good poem, Tanner. Are you sure it's your first time? She jumped up and down too a lot whenever I did the poem thing, so I'm not surprised she likes it. Of course, it's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare... Wait. Oh, man. I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. Well, thank you, Sayori. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Tanner. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Oh my gosh! They just rip into you! Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read all my poems too, right? Or now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee hee. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. It was starting off so strong, chat. And it just ends. I want breakfast. Oh, wow. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. At least it makes you feel a little better about yourself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. I relate to the food part. Me too. Me too. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Okay, I like her too. I don't hate any of the characters. Like, I like them all. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Hey, thanks for the sub, EMS. Thank you for the sub. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Doki Doki Lit Club stream. We haven't gotten into the weird part yet. Well, there are parts that have been a little weird, but like not creepy horror weird. By the way, welcome. Glad to have you. Feel free, chat, when it comes to choices or making poems, We'll do it together. We'll make choices together. And you tell me who your favorite girl is. So far, Yuri is winning by like a long shot. Chat really likes Yuri. It's just everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems... Anthony, welcome! Look at that, 2 subs in a row. Guys, I just need to play dating sims more often. Well, welcome to you as well, Anthony. Feel free to join the chat and let me know what decisions I should make and who's the best girl before all the horrible stuff happens, because I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be horrible. I choose the dumbest words. Yuri, I choose the very fun words. I know the words. I saw the thing in this beginning where it says their favorite words, and I'm curious if there is multiple endings in the game. I wonder if I have to pick each poem to be favorite for one specific girl for the entire game, or if that matters. I guess we'll find out. Anyways, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes lay on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss some symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. I didn't get that from her poem at all. I'm gonna be real, chat. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Tanner did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. That'll be me. She'll be inspired by me, and she'll write a poem about me. $20, chat. 20 bucks. 20 bucks, that's gonna happen. And Tanner liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Tanner appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself... GM West, I want 20 bucks then. I'm guessing you're saying she doesn't do it. Don't tell me. I don't want spoilers. But I'm guessing you're saying she doesn't write a poem about me. That makes me sad. It is a cat fight. If I was full of myself, I would definitely go out of my way to say to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only. Oh gosh, I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tanner started showing up. Oh snap! Let's read that again. I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tanner started showing up. There you go, chat. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Tanner? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, please don't make me pick. Please don't make me pick. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning you should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Tanner. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Tanner? Well? Oh gosh, I'm about to pick. Oh gosh. Oh no, chat's divided. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think highly of me. So of course, oh my gosh. So you can't make them all happy. Okay, chat, pick. So, who should I pick? Natsuki, Yuri, or should I hide behind Sayori? Because I'm assuming I know there's the perfect ending, because that's what it said in the game's description, and I don't know how to get the perfect ending. Oh gosh, so we have so Boot Duke, GM said Natsuki. Edwin and Pop Tart said Yuri. Oh, well, no, don't tell me. You gotta tell me who. We have GM Natsuki. Edwin says Yuri. Pop Tart says Yuri. Jordan, are you saying Natsuki or Yuri? Because that might be you might be deciding. Because you gotta pick. But I'm interested. I'm assuming there's endings for each of the girls, right? There's probably an ending for each of the girls. The best ending, and then terrible endings. Or a terrible ending. Just West? Okay, I'll call you West. Natsuki. Sayori. Oh my gosh, Jordan. That didn't help anything. Let's go. You know what? You know what? We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do Natsuki for West. West. We'll do Natsuki. And don't worry, we'll also flirt with Yuri later. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. Let's let the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? Well, she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing can be definitely hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught up in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Tanner. Sheesh. Natsuki tries to takes a breath. I think about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your... the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is funny. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat her on the shoulder. Well, now we're past that. Everyone reads each other's poem, right? I hope that was all worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Tanner. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So joining my club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. there's still time before we go home, so we're all relaxed for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we can do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Ah, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Oh gosh. I will always pick Yuri, Sayori. They're all cute, to be real honest. I don't hate any of them. I'll probably play through everybody's ending just to unlock everything and see what happens. To be fair, most of my writing is stupid stuff for my friends. Dude, that's Pop-Tart, that's A-okay. That's what, it's fun. Do crazy stuff like that and have fun. Me and my friends used to write and do crazy videos all the time, just to be silly. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Tanner, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with. Oh my gosh. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Ooh, excuse me. Tanner, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't read. No, I can't. I stumble upon my words left and right. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Tanner, it's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? That is true, Pop-Tart. Edwin does need Caitlin to read for him. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the head. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Am I to write another poem? I am. Okay, we gotta do 20. 20's a lot. We'll do... I'm gonna pick them at random. Or not random. I'll pick them and then chat. You'll pick the last 5, just to make it go by a little faster. Okay, so last time we really made Yuri and Sayori happy with it. So should we try to go with... I guess let's try to... Should we... Okay, chat. Should we stick to one girl? Or should we just try to make all of them happy? What should we do, chat? And Pop-Tart doesn't like Sayori. I like them all equally right now. But then again, I feel like I'm still in the very beginnings of the game. Also, is there a way to see their happiness or something towards me? Pop-Tart wants it to be dark. This one's not that dark. You want me to go for all of them? Okay. Well, then we can't just do dark, because only one of them likes dark. Let's do a harem. I wonder if that's an actual ending in the game. I wouldn't surprise me, though, because I mean, I'm sure there are multiple endings. Let's do it random. Let's do anime. Okay, that's 1. Lust, unstable, bed, amazing, essence, bubbles, understrained, heart, party, nibble. I never thought I would say that. Let's do nibble. Oh, looks like so far Natsuki is winning. Color, unrequited, play, vivid, sparkle, sing, ocean, vanilla, flower, depression. Let's do vivid. Waterfall, Climax, Judgment, Milk, Whirlwind, Precious, Friend, Clumsy, Excitement, Nightgown. So we know Whirlwind is for Yuri. Let's do Nightgown. Oh gosh, I think we're getting Natsuki for this one. Sunny, Lazy, Hope, Romance, Cute, Frightening, Fluffy, Puppy, Extreme, Holiday. Let's do Extreme. Vibrant, Kitty, Comfort, Heartbeat, Lucky, Misery, Cheeks, Dream, Socks, Despise, Socks. Whistle, Anxiety, Nature, Chocolate, Melancholy. I'm just doing Anxiety. I'm not gonna bother reading it. Sticky, Time, Dark, Peaceful, Skirt, Summer, Contamination, Rain Cloud, Sadness, Contamination. Jumpy, Afterimage, Tears, Cry, Tragedy, Graveyard, Blanket, Infinite, Candy, Vertigo. Vertigo. Oh my gosh, I'm doing all Yuri. I need to Daydream, Raindrops, Grief, Marshmallow. Let's do Marshmallow. Journey, Massacre, Games. Childhood, Warm, Sweet, Rainbow, Marriage. Awesome, Philosophy, Secretive, Alone, Kawaii. Let's do Kawaii. Fun, Fickle. Let's do Fickle. Okay, chat, this is up to you now. Last 5 are going to be you. Passion, Cheer, Hurt, Disown, Shame, Imagination, I can't, okay. Family, Playground, Loud, I can't even read that word. I'm not going to be loud. I'm going to try to pronounce it. It's going to sound terrible. I know that word. I'm not even going to attempt it because I'm going to stumble upon my words. Incongruent. I say it slow. I talk too fast, chat. Hurt. I'm not surprised. Pop-Tart says hurt. I'll let anybody else. We'll give everybody else a chance to see if... Okay, never mind. Hurt. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that was for Sayori. Okay, Fireflies, Fester, Pure, Email, Laugh, Bunny, Eternity, Disoriented, Peace, Unending. Pick chat. See if I can guess what you're gonna pick. Shame. You're late. You're late, Jordan. Jordan's on the phone. I have an idea of what I think you'll pick. Okay, so we have 2. We have Firefly and Unending. All 3 of you picked something different. I guess Fireflies was first, so I'll do that. Okay, well, whoever's first, chat, whoever's first. Giggle, Misfortune, Embrace, Desire, Ambient, Captive, Heaven Sent, Mouse, Parfait, Insight. Whoever's first. So far, we've gotten, I feel like, relatively equal. What is Monica's words, by the way? Does she not have words? Like, why isn't she on this list? Misfortune. Pop-Tart was first. Vacation, Bouncy, Scars, Vitality, Atone, Promise, Adventure, Sunset, Boop. It's silly. I'm gonna let West pick this one. Since I already picked Jordan and Pop-Tarts, West, you can pick this one. I like how Boop is a word. Go. Boop. So we're gonna give IDK about she's the boss, but you still want to like this is like winning a points for them, like right? Like this is like how you win points of their affection. You unlock her when you romance everyone else, so you have to go for all of them. Tone. So you do kind of have to be do a harem. That's interesting. Okay, Clouds, Entropy, Tenacious, Pleasure, Prayer, Starscape, Inferno, Kiss, Melody, Forgive. Okay, everybody, whoever is first gets it. That's interesting. So then I guess... I don't know if there's like how to tell how I am doing on the romance. Is there a way I can tell? So how I can focus on who I like romance at a time? I should save. Okay, Melody. Oh, I have one more. Uncanny, Horror, Fear, Sensation, Wrath, Valentine, Beauty, Broken, Extraordinary, Bereave. Y'all were late. West won. Whoever gets this one first will win. I feel like we Wes is like yeah. I feel like Yuri will like this one. I guess they all might like it. Pop-Tart was a click faster. He was a tick faster than you, West. So is this the game? You just Well, no, there's gotta be more stuff to it than this. I've gotten a little more comfortable over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Tanner. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought snacks before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. It's big brain plays right there, chat. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Ah, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Dang. Haha, Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh, I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face in her book as always. Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. She's a gold digger. You're not wrong, West. You're not wrong. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Tater to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. Ah, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if there weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh gosh. Pwap. Quah! Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I... Oh my gosh. It's because I paid my restitution. Oh my gosh. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah ha 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 ha. I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. That was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ah ha ha ha. Natsuki, that was so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. She's like your typical ditzy girl. Like she's like the ditzy one. I do enjoy that character type too. Like all the characters are a good blend of each of your typical tropes. And well, I guess not all of them, unless personalities change, which they might, but we'll see. Why is she so short? Look, she's just small. She's just small. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do I think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sarah suddenly leans down, oh my gosh, takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sarah trots away safely. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you taste Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where is Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. I already got all of them, like, in the palm of my hand. Like, this is, like, the easiest, I guess, grab of girls, like, ever, I feel like. Have you ever played an RPG? I have. I have played an RPG. I've actually been debating on playing Dragon Age, the whole series for the channel. Both 1, 2, and 3, because I never fully finished playing 3. Inquisition, I should say. But yes, I do. I like RPGs. I'm a fan. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, okay. Wait, no. My last period was today with study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Yeah, we actually, if you look at the channel, Jordan or Boot Duke, who's he likes RPGs too. You'll see a lot of us play different variations, RPGs, JRPGs, different things here and there. So I probably will play the Dragon Age series at some point in time. I also want to play Skyrim, a crazy modded version of Skyrim, which I know is some people don't consider that an RPG, but I mean I do. So that I'll definitely be doing that at some point in time too. But generally, I like to play a lot of I like to play a lot of horror games, which explains this game because this is a horror game. I like to play I do like RPGs and stuff, like fantasy stuff. Big fan of Zelda, so things like that. Yes, hello Edwin. You're good. You're good, man. I'm just like I'll be real, Edwin. I'm just a little disappointed you're not simping more, dude. I was expecting you to simp like crazy during all these. Okay, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. Okay, Monica's being sketched, guys. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yeah, she's being real sketched, guys. Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tanner. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I swear, chat, this look is like she has no freaking soul. This look. And you don't think I'm simping? It's hard to look up fan art and oh my gosh. Edwin. Come on, Edwin. I'd actually be a little worried to look up fan art of this. Like, even as, like, just to look up some cool stuff to, like, thumbnails. There ain't no telling what kind of stuff people do. But no joke, though, chat. I said this earlier, but her eyes look like she has no soul in this particular pose. Like, her looking straight on is very weird, in my opinion. Because none of the other ones, they all have, like, angled heads. And their eyes are in certain ways. But this one is very unnerving. I need to see if the other ones have one of those unnerving little poses, too. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. So Ori somehow already finished her entire cookie, Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. There's not as many yes, robotic, yeah. It's kind of robotic, yeah, which I think is purely just because of how they drew her. Like, I think her being straight on, looking at you, like, it's not like this one right here, how she's angled, and her eyes are, are angled as well. I think that adds a little bit more character, and maybe I'm just overthinking it. But, that's just me. I need to look at the other ones when they look straight on and see if it's similar. Also, there's not as many choices in this game as I expected it to be. I mean, compared to the Doki Doki Anomaly, the SCP game we played of a dating game, there was a lot more choices and stuff you could do. So I don't know if this will change, but we'll see. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica, she never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else just is going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out, where the other person stands. That's not true. How do you know, anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Wow. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books in the side of one of the shelves. Curiously, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? The series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Well, I mean, I did kind of have a tone. But I'll tell you one thing, Tanner. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling to me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki opens, once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hoped I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I, excuse me, chat. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again? Did I just pronounce Mo like that? Oh, my bad. You want me to say Moe? Is that what you want me to say? You want me to say Moe? With your little Moe-mon, Edwin? Is that what you want? And I'm pretty sure it can be pronounced Mo. I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm like 90 Moe. Oh, excuse me, Moe-mon. Is that the proper pronunciation? I'm like 85% positive I've heard it pronounced Mo before. On like an anime. I want to pronounce it wrong just to piss you off. You don't go and flip. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. A typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the written... I feel like all the books that they give him are going to somehow tie into the weird story. I just have a feeling. Since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Oh, we about to scrap? This is a weird soapbox for you, Edwin. I would have never expected this, dude. Out of everything, this is what's triggering you. Well, obviously, you don't have to be so Mo about it, Edwin. You know, I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's really a... See? Right here. It says the beginning is about simple things. The guy at the ice cream shop, that just helps you get to know... It just helps you get to know the characters. I'm telling you. This is going to tell me how the story's going to go. On these books. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, you get into all their backstories, and then some of the romance starts to happen. Okay. Okay, chat. This has gotta be, it's gotta be, like, telling me what's gonna happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Well, Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems to be about, like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. By the way, when we're becoming more SCPs, I'm going to assume you tried doing the thing I told you that pisses me off. You did it wrong. I'll tell you how to do it. You either typoed it or you're trying to do the skip thing. And it's just it's like S-K-I-P. Like skip. Like you're skipping. Like they replaced the C with a K, which is one of the reasons it's so stupid. Because it's not even S-C-P. Like the way you did it would make more sense than the way they do it. I'm glad you remembered that too. That's funny. I will be doing more SCP stuff soon. In all honesty. Whenever I get a chance to stream, not on a Thursday, which is still technically horror, but soon. So, haha. I just happened to get into baking at the same time I got this manga. Like, I would never get into anything because it's in a manga. I felt for about anyone who's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Okay, I like her. Like, I think her and Yuri are so far tied. I mean, Sayori's good too, and Monica, I'm like, she's fine. Like, we don't have got to know her a lot yet, but I tried, I failed. It's so stupid that I couldn't. Yeah, I mean, and you're right. It's very dumb. Like like I said, the way you did it would make sense, but it's so dumb that it's like that. Don't feel bad. I appreciate the jab though. That's a good one. Oh, still of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely the one better. That's one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Oh, that's cute. I like these little additional, like, I guess, panels? I don't know what you call these, actually. She looks a little different in this shot, though, if I'm being honest. Her face looks more, childish, to be honest. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not... Oh, she doesn't have any friends, chat. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. Oh, okay, she does have friends, chat. She just is embarrassed of it. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like it solved any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Geez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement, a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems? Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Your timing could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she has gotten to me. She hastily slides to this good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Yuri's best go for cuddles, Natsuki's best for nerding around, Sayori's best for hanging around, Monica best if you're shy and need a leader. That's a pretty good description. Like I'm getting that, definitely picking that up with how they're acting. I just need to take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Oh. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, and then we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Okay. Let's just go down the list. Let's do Sayori first. Oh, I like this one, Tanner. Yeah, so if I pick words they all like, then they'll automatically all like it. So that's good to know. That's good to know. It has some nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems, if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of, writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see it. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud on your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Tanner. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Oh, hold on. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way, down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave discovering the secret hiding in all the nooks and crannies. Dinging and dinging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and come in my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Huh. Okay. Holy crap is right. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. I gotta tell you, yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is just like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Zoe's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. That was weird, chat. That was weird. Heck yeah, Pop-Tart, you write another poem. Let's see Natsuki's. Oh man, Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, the back of the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Yeah, we got it. We got it figured out, chat. We got it figured out. That's good. Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know, Natsuki struggles to find words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always make to write poems this cute, I mean, well written. No, so that's how it is. My poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Reading it again, I decided it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki. It would only impress, you know, girls who likes that kind of things. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyways, you're going to read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Black as a soul, deep in my heart, I'll be lonely no matter the plot. Aww. Oh, Pop-Tart. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Yeah, screw spiders, chat. Screw them. Squish them. They're gross. That is just a rant about spiders. That's all it is. That's all it is. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is ignorant. Like, okay, sure. Like anyone who, oh my gosh. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone. Yes, it is. Pop-Tart's still throwing shade. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Well, chat, we're gonna have to pause. I am being summoned upstairs due to an issue. So we're going to save, and we're gonna have to come back to this on the next stream. It's been about 2 hours, anyways. I know it's kind of in the middle of poems, but that's gonna how it's gonna have to be. So sorry for the quick stop, whatnot, but I do gotta bounce. If you like the stream, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me who's your favorite girl, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.